Hello Cancer signs, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 8th going to the 14th of January, so we're going to dive into it. But before we do, make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you comment down below how the reading resonates for you. It helps with the algorithm, it helps my channel out a lot, so I appreciate you for that. But anyway, I'm going to dive straight in. I'm going to shuffle the cards, pull them out for you, and we'll have a little chat and see what's going on for you guys, alright? Ooh, okay, Queen of Swords. Pisces just had this as well, so it's a very similar message to them in regards to the fact that this week you really are setting boundaries. Now, what was really interesting was as I was shuffling for you guys, I heard this like really old, I think it's Iggy Azalea song, where it's like, first things first, I'm the realist. Like, you guys are the realist. And the fact that the Queen of Swords came out, you guys are standing in your power, standing in your truth. Usually, because I'm reading for you, Cancer, and you're a water sign, Queen of Swords is kind of against what you normally would be like. Usually, you would be the Queen of Cups, like that sensitive and emotional, ruling by the heart, which is not a bad thing at all. But this week, you really are standing in your logical traits, your mind over heart kind of energy, to be honest with you, for you guys. So you're standing in your truth, detaching your emotions from situations so that you can make clear and logical decisions in your life, okay? So again, this is you standing in your truth, communicating that, not being afraid to say no or say how you feel in situations, okay? So first things first, you are the realist, Cancer. I feel like that's the energy coming through. You are clear, you're always honest. That's the energy that's coming through for you. So I don't know if they're just reaffirming that for you with the song, or whether, there's a situation coming up for you guys this week to, where you are the realist. But anyway, let's dive in. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's see your current energy. Four of Swords. Your challenges, Nine of Cups. What to focus on this week is the Eight of Cups. Your recent past is the Moon. Your strengths this week is the Death card. Near future, the Fool. Your emotions this week, how you'll be feeling, is the Eight of Swords. Sagittarius had that exactly there too, so you could be dealing or have those traits, but never mind. Your environment, the Chariot. Your hopes this week, Empress. And your overall energy, Four of Pentacles. Alright, my angels, I'm going to switch the camera around and we'll have a little chat about this. Alright, Cancers, let's dive in. So we have in your position this week the Four of Swords, and I really feel like that's why that Queen of Swords and that channeled song coming through is here for you, is because you've really overcome a lot. And I will kind of mess up your reading a little bit, because in your recent past you have the Moon. This is, confusion, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions that are confusing you, making you feel certain ways, not knowing what to do, what you feel, how you feel, a lot of difficulty when it comes down to your feelings in the past. And maybe what you were surrounded by, maybe there was secrets, maybe there was some things here that, made you feel a certain way, things that, affected you, people that affected you. For a lot of you, especially if you're an empath, Cancer, I kind of feel like it's the environment or the people that you had around you that made you feel a certain way, or a work opportunity, or, almost like you didn't really feel like yourself. With that Moon energy, almost like your emotions were coming in and you're like, why do I feel this way? Well, I think you're actually understanding it and overcoming that energy now. So that's good. You're finally out of that energy that you were in the past. Your current energy this week is a healed energy. You're healing, taking some time out for yourself. You're looking at the things that have hurt you, and it doesn't affect you like it used to anymore. So that's a really good energy. This is you focusing on your health a bit more. That's quite important for you. Connecting to yourself. Some of you could be praying, meditating more, connecting to spirit a bit more, communicating with your guides. All these lovely white butterflies here are all spirit guides who are here and who are surrounding you this week, okay, to let you know that you are healing and that you do have support. All right, Four of Swords is really good. I think you're prioritizing or taking a break here, and I think this is really helping you emotionally and probably even to do with your mental health too. So for some of you, maybe you took a break from work or working, okay? And again, you're finding yourself in that energy. You're healing a lot without realizing, all right? Maybe you do realize, but this is just a good energy to have. In terms of your challenge, though, your challenge is wish fulfillment in some degree. So it could be in a sense of getting what it is that you want and desire could be a bit of a challenge for you. He's having to fill up his own cups here, as you can see. So for some of you, it might be a bit of a challenge to put a lot of effort or energy into things that make you happy, okay? So that could be a challenge for you. Or finding a way to get some sort of wish fulfillment. Or maybe there's a delay in terms of something that you've wanted and asked for, okay? Now, in terms of what to focus on this week is quite interesting. You have the 8 of Cups. What you need to focus on is leaving things behind that do not serve you. This can relate to past energy, things that got you in your emotions, made you feel confused, and maybe I'm hearing lackluster, and I don't actually fully remember what that means. But if you do know, then let me know down below. Like lackluster, like maybe it's like not really feeling very motivated or inspired. If people don't inspire you, you need to change your environment. And I think that's why this is coming through with the 8 of Cups. Is what you need to focus on is, does this serve you or not? Okay, if not, we need to kind of focus on something else and go towards something else with this energy here. So this is also about going to find the things that you feel are missing in your life. So it's about making some sort of movement and plan for yourself to find what it is that you feel is that you're missing emotionally. It feels emotionally in terms of things that make you happy. I would say you're healing and accepting where you are at now, but there is this divide between where you are now and what it is that you want your life to look like, or what you want yourself to be like, or some sort of goal. But it does mean I feel like you have to walk away from something here. Okay? Now, we already spoke about your past. It is that Moon card. Could be a card of deception, illusion, or again, usually it's just about this. When this card comes in, it's almost like there's this weird energy that makes you feel a bit crazy, like the full moon almost, you're without even knowing, like things around you are spooky or weird or, I don't know, confusing. Like there's just an energy with the moon card that when you keep moving forward and come out of that, it's like a breath of fresh air. I will say there's almost like a toxic smoke around you, Cancer, and that again could be coming out other people's energy. Like I'm saying, I'm kind of seeing that some of you guys might be able to read auras or just feel people's energy really intensely. So if you are around someone and you start to feel a bit sick or like panicky or anxious, like I'm rubbing my heart here like that too, like something makes you feel weird or you feel off, like something feels off with that person, like it's because this person is not good for your energy. Someone has maybe not the best energy, not the best intentions, or maybe they're just going through something and you're sensing that. Like I feel like tightness in this could be anxious like symptoms, to be honest, anxiety symptoms, but shortness of breath. Like I felt like you need fresh air. It's almost like when you're like in a room for too long and then you go outside and it's like, wow, like this fresh air is coming in. That's almost what they want you to do, is to step out. All right, things get clearer, things make more sense when you're in emotions or in an environment that's confusing, or in a relationship or in a friendship, whatever, that's confusing or making you feel some kind of way. Take a step out of it, take a break, which you are doing anyway, which we already spoke about. So moving forward, and you may have discovered some truth in regards to that situation and why you were feeling that way and what happened. You might end up finding out afterwards that, oh my God, like that work situation, I don't know. I just got a really weird message. I think it's too intense for YouTube, to be honest. But like, if you're around someone, it just turns out that they're a really horrible person, or the boss, like, I don't know, it was just terrible. I don't know. There's just that kind of energy. You will find out in your own way. The universe will show you when you've made the right decision to remove yourself. All right. But anyway, in terms of your strengths this week is the Death card. So this is interesting. Scorpio energy. This is a card of death and rebirth. Okay. Transformation and change is at hand. But because this is speaking about your strengths, you are capable of changing. You're capable of kind of like Phoenix rising energy, Cancer. You guys are very good at transforming yourself after some difficulty. And I am sensing a bit of a glow up here. I think that when you really say, like when you finally say no to something or finally accept that something has ended, you completely transform. You never think about it again, you know, like, but it's only when you truly accept that it's over. So the death card here is asking you to implement that this week. When it comes down to probably something that you're having to walk away from, is to not, like, don't look back, keep moving forwards. I think it is to do with placing boundaries because of that Queen of Swords and that Moon and the Four of Swords. I think you're accepting you're better off without something in your life. Moving forward, you have in the near future the Fool card. So again, a new leap of faith, a new journey, a new path is opening up for yourself, but it does require you to take that jump. You know, it's for you to kind of take that risk by moving forward and just going with it and trusting in the universe that it's gonna, you know, catch you if you fall here. So you could meet a really good companion along the way with that Fool card. That dog looks a little bit startled there, but you know, maybe at first you don't really get the best impression of each other, but then you end up being like the best of buddies, you know, like that's the energy I'm sensing here on this new path. So don't be afraid to be a beginner at something. Don't be afraid to start fresh. I think this new leap of faith will be very, very, very good for you. And as I said that, I felt it. There's actually a chakra here, which is the solar plexus, which is all about your willpower and your courage and, you know, your confidence. So I think that's what's going to be sparked. A light I'm hearing, so a fiery energy will be coming our way once you do something new or take a leap of faith. By the way, with the Fool card, he doesn't really know exactly where he's going. He just knows that if he comes off of that cliff and goes down it, or in his case steps off of it, that what's underneath will be something he needs to see, or will teach him something new, or will guide him somewhere where he's meant to go. So again, some of you may know that you may not know where to go, but you know that you need to leave something behind. Sometimes that's exactly what it is. All right. Now, in terms of your feelings this week, you do have the Eight of Swords. I did say earlier, Sagittarius had this as well. So when it comes down to your emotions, you're feeling really, really claustrophobic when it comes down to maybe the challenges that are at hand, okay? This card is about having a lot of problems, but not being able to see past that, not being able to see a solution to that, feeling trapped and feeling weak in comparison to the things that are happening outside of your control. So could be a lot of people's opinions about you that are affecting you, or, you know, potential opinions about you. This could be you just I'm hearing catastrophizing, which I don't know if I ever say that word right, but it's like, if I take this new leap of faith, then people might hate me, and this person's gonna hate me as well, and everyone's gonna hate me. You know, you don't know that at all, and you're kind of assuming the worst. Which I'm a Virgo, I know all about assuming the worst. But in this case, we don't want to do that. All right, with the Eight of Swords, we want to kind of free ourselves from what is making us feel trapped, especially emotionally, or feeling really, really stuck when it comes down to that. But it's more like, again, I sense like hyperventilating. Like, I don't know if any of you suffer with anxiety, but it's like when things are surrounding you, it's like, okay, panic mode. Like panic mode, I feel stuck. I feel like too many things are going on, and I have no control over them. Like, but I feel like it's trying to push you out of something, to be honest with you. If something already gives you a bad feeling, and the longer you stay there, you feel worse. I don't know what they're trying to say here, but it was almost as if, oh, you know, when things keep happening, you fix it, okay, now another thing. Like, usually that's okay. But in my experience, the most chaotic time of my life was when I had bad company, and they created a lot of chaos in my life. So it was just a sign I needed to get out of that situation. So for some of you, it could resonate with that. So again, remember, you're in control of your emotions. Rest, heal, meditate, pray, whatever makes you feel. I would say definitely to do some like self-care or self-love practices, whatever makes you feel nice, whether it's a nice bubble bath, whether it is journaling, whether it's just looking after yourself, pampering yourself in whatever way, then definitely do that. Like, take a break. I think you need a break. Now, in terms of your environment, you actually have your card, Cancer. It's the Chariot. So I am sensing movement in your environment. As you can see, he's kind of going out of the city, trying to explore new experiences. So very similar to the Fool card, I do see a new journey at hand. This can physically be a movement or just moving away from what potentially would be your comfort zone to explore your new dreams and goals. He chases the star with determination and with balance. So in terms of your environment, there is movement, but it's towards something better, okay? Towards something bigger, towards new things. There could be some travel coming up, or someone around you could be moving and that's impacting you somehow. But it feels like you're moving out of your environment, to be honest. All right, the next card we have is in terms of your hopes, is the Empress. You're hoping to be abundant. All right, this is all about Venusian energy. So what you're hoping for is beauty, it's love, it's romance, it's, you know, the things that people write about and write poems about and songs. You know, it's very pleasurable things. It's very pleasant energy. It's very lovely. Empress could be, some of you might be wanting or desiring children at this time, or to create something, to bring something to life if it's not literally children, and you're wanting to have an abundance of it. So whether it's a path for money, a path for growth, whatever it is, the Empress, just like you would with a baby, or just like anyone would with a baby, you kind of have that seed, and then it slowly kind of gets bigger and bigger and bigger and multiplies, you know, the cells at least. So it's almost like that, like it starts off with one thing and it starts to kind of quadruple, it gains momentum, and that's something that you're hoping for. So if you don't have an idea already, I do see in the near future you will have one, but it's probably from exploring some new environments that you get this new ideas, whether you travel and it teaches you something. I know in my experience, I went backpacking and I ended up, you know, deciding to start my own tarot business. So yeah, like it can change your life. But it wasn't until then that I really realized that there was a bigger world outside of my reality that I could go for. So again, the Empress energy is really about peace, growth, abundance, and that's something that you're desiring and hoping for, something to bring something to life, to be in a really good, manifesting, abundant position. All right, now we also have, in terms of another overall energy for you guys this week, is the Four of Pentacles. So this paired with the Queen of Swords is a very blocked off energy, to be honest, but it's more of a sense of boundaries. I think we had a similar message, and I will repeat what I said to, I don't know if it was Leo or Aries, I don't know, whoever. It's a similar message of, you know what it is that you want, or you're going to start to know what it is that you want. So when offers are made to you and it just doesn't click with you, it's for a reason. Usually I don't read this card like that, but because we have this Queen of Swords, this is, again, like, first things first, I'm the realist. You're the realist, Cancer. So you kind of are knowing a bit more about what it is that you deserve, and you're standing in that. You're not accepting any less. All right? And this is the same energy. I think that even though you might not be in the best position, you probably should take what people are offering you or listen to the advice. From an outsider's point of view, they'd think that, but from your point of view, it just doesn't feel right. So you're not accepting it. It doesn't feel like it resonates with you. Of course, I would say make sure you're open and open-minded, but I don't see that that's a problem. I think you are open-minded. It just feels like what people are offering you, or what you know, the world is offering you, it just is not, doesn't make, you know, it's just not clicking. So I think that is a big indicator that maybe you've outgrown something, or that you need something completely fresh and completely new, a new life. All right, so that is coming for you very soon. So my lovelies, I'm going to roll the dice for you. This will give you a planet, a number, and a star sign to look out for this week. All right, it will give us some extra messages, so bear with me. For the Cancer signs, all right, you have the number 9, the number of travel, higher education, new cultures, new experiences, new religions, okay? Like, you're really learning and expanding your knowledge when it comes down to the world around you, okay? So really good energy, very similar to what we've been saying. You have Leo energy. This means you guys are gaining more confidence. You guys could be focusing a lot more on your image, whether that's in your career or whatever. It's also a really good star sign to do with having fun and being fiery and being confident, okay, and creative. And then you also have the moon. We had the moon in your past energy, and you know, Cancer, I believe, is ruled by the moon. So this is just your energy coming through. go with the waves is what I want to say here. I think, you know, what, especially with the moon, it's ever changing. It's always full moon, new moon. What am I trying to say? You know, it controls the emotions. So kind of be the observer of your feelings and really take a step back from them. Allow them to happen, but really observe them, because I think you're getting... Did I show you the 9 or did I show you the 6? I need to check that back. If it is 6, it's about your routines, your daily routines and your health. But I believe it was a 9. Now I'm confused, but you know, I'll take it however it is. You guys will know. I'll have to check this back, but you guys should know already. But anyway, yeah, so the moon, again, pay attention to your emotions. This is the deepest stuff. This is a subconscious mind. So these things are coming up for a reason, for it to be addressed, for it to be seen, for it to be healed, which you are in that energy of doing already. So there you go. All right, my angels, I love you guys. Wish you all the best, and make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know down below how it resonated for you, but I will see you guys next time. All right.